A very warm welcome to WsCube Tech. So guys, in our previous session we have covered about the different ways of creating a data frame. So we have covered 5 methods of creating a data frames. One was using the CSV file, the second one was using the Excel, the third one was by using the dictionary along with the list element, the fourth one was dictionary using the nested dictionaries basically. The fifth one was using the list along with the tuples. In our today's session we will be talking about how we can convert data frames back to CSV. Suppose if we have a data frame, we have created a data frame, and if we want to create a CSV file using that data frame, then how we can do it using Python. Let's have a look on how it can be done. To create a CSV file, first of all, we will be importing pandas. So I'll write import pandas as PD. Once we have imported pandas as PD, we will be talking about a file over here, and once we have imported pandas, we need to first create a data frame over here. For that, you can create a data frame yourself, or if you have already created any data frame, for example, I'll just go here and we have created a data frame over here. So we can use any data frame. Let's use this one. So I'll just use this one over here. Let me just copy this data from here and we'll just go back over here and paste it. So this is my dictionary over here. To create a data frame, I'll be writing df is equals to pd.dataframe, and inside this we'll be passing the dictionary. If I want to print it, for printing it, I'll just write print df and let's run and see what output we'll get. So as soon as we run it, we'll get the output which basically looks like this, that we have in 4 indexes over here, 0, 1, 2, 3, we have 4 columns, name, grade, hobbies and marks. Now what I need to do, this is right now the output over here is coming inside our Python. If I want this in a CSV file, in that case what we can do, we can simply write over here, instead of printing it, we can simply write over here. So I'll just put this inside the comment and I'll be writing over here df.toCSV. That means we need to convert this to a CSV file where we can pass the name of the CSV file. For example, let's say the name of the file would be file1.csv. Right now I have not run this program. Before that, I'll just go over here. So wherever our pandas programs are there only the CSV file will get created, wherever all our programs are there, basically wherever this program is located. So at the location of this program, this very program, the file will be created. So as soon as I go back over here, you can see there is one CSV file, that is country uk.csv. We have another one, that is financial sample.xlsx, and we only have these files over here. If I run this program, let's see what would happen. So as soon as I run it here, let's see if there is any error. So there is no error, nothing happened over here. But if I go back to my folder, you will now see that the file1.csv has been created. As soon as we open it, what we have indexes, we have headers as well. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and we have name, grade, hobbies and marks over here. If you want to keep them, you can keep them, or if you want to disable them, in that case what you can do, you can go over here and in here you can pass, I'll just pass comma, header is equals to false, comma, index is equals to false. So it will be taking the values in the boolean. So the default is true, and if you want to remove them, you can write false over here. As soon as I'll run it, it will throw me an error. Why it will throw me an error, that I'll show you, that this file has already been created and it cannot be created again. So basically my error looks like this, that permission denied, because this file has already been created. So all I can do over here is, instead of writing file1, I'll need to create another file over here. So I'll be writing file2.csv, and as soon as I again run it and just go back to our programs, this time we have created a file2 over here, and you can see over here that both in this we don't have any header or we don't have any index over here. All the name of our rows and columns have been removed. We directly have the data here. So if you want, you can keep it, and in case, suppose if you want to keep the header but you want to remove the indexes from here, then in case if you want to keep the header and you want to remove the indexes, in this case we can just remove the header from here. Because we want to remove the indexes, we need to write index is equals to false, and this will, let's say, go inside our file3. So if I run it, nothing would happen here, but here a file will be created. As soon as we open it, you can see that here name, grade, hobbies and marks are there. That means headers are there, but the indexes have been removed from here. This is how you can keep the indexes. This is how you can keep the headers and remove the indexes. Choice is totally up to you. Now this is not important that it will go to the same location. If you want to send it to a different location, in that case what you can do, for example, on my desktop I have a file called as CSV files. Okay, so all I need to do is get its location. So I'll just copy its location and here I'll pass it. I'll just remember one thing, that instead of using backslashes, I'll be using the forward slashes here. So I'll be just putting the forward slashes here And as soon as I have replaced all the backward slashes to forward slashes, if I run it, nothing would happen here. But as soon as I go back to here, you can see in the CSV file a new file, file 3 has been added, and as soon as we open it, this is how the data looks like. Okay, so you can give a different location, or if you want, the default location would be wherever your programs are there. So this is how you can convert a data frame into a CSV, where you can add details to it, where you can add or remove the headers by using the simple method of using the boolean values over here, that you can just write header is equals to false and the default value is true, and index is equals to true or false, the default value is true over here. So I hope guys that how to convert a data frame into a CSV is clear to you. In our next session, we will be talking about how we can operate on data inside our pandas. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.